it too long if you like me.
My name's Craig Forster.
Was having a conversation. It's hard to have a conversation.
Who am I looking at? Am I looking at the camera? Am I looking at you?
Me,
Yeah,
me,
you.
Yeah. So you live James Dean House.
Yes, sir.
Carter County, and you helped open it, I hear.
Yes, it was a very exciting thing to get our recovery community in Carter County.
Yeah. Why is that exciting for you?
My name is Christina Peters, and I'm the program manager for Caring Workplaces. Caring Workplaces is a program through the First Tennessee Development District.
Okay. And what is it you all mainly focus on?
So what the Caring Workplaces does is we do two things. The first and the primary is our staff goes out and recruits, trains, and certifies employers to become recovery friendly, whether that be take care of their current workforce and or be willing to hire and give second chance employment to individuals that are justice involved and or in recovery.
Okay, crucial. So we're here talking about our partnership with Recovery Resources and Caring Workplaces partnership. And what does that look like? What's that dynamic?
So it was kind of, doing this work for 3 years, one of the things that kept coming up is the two barriers that you hear most about, transportation and housing. And everybody knows that employment is vital for successful recovery, and we also knew that we were hearing from employers that they would hire our individuals, but they might not be able to keep them employed because they didn't have stable housing or they didn't have stable transportation. So we really focused on what we could do to help overcome those barriers to successful employment. And what that looked like to us was, of course, we knew Recovery Resources, and really what we wanted to do was take two successful programs doing two totally separate things and merge them. And we were able to do that. We're funded through a Department of Labor grant, a U.S. Department of Labor grant. And this round of funding allowed us to do something innovative and expand on our services. So we reached out to Tabitha and Craig and said, look, what we would like to do is partner with you guys to open a house in Carter County that can be a Caring Workplaces house so that our clients would have stable housing, and then we could partner also with our Caring Workplace employers, mainly those in the industrial park. We have several. We've got Right Screen, Colorworks, Oliver's Woodworking. Those are three just in the industrial park. And then we work with Snap-on, and there are several others. But we knew that it would be a great partnership if you all, Recovery Resources, did the housing, we did the employment, and could match individuals with our employers. It would be a win-win.
So Recovery Resources had a job come up. Apparently they've only hired one other employee so far as a staff member. They were looking for someone who was CPRS and had lived experience to help with the start of this new house in Carter County and with the Caring Workplaces. I'm going to do a recovery coach training, and also through Caring Workplaces, their facilitators have only been through Ballad Health, and through a meeting we've had with them, I kind of suggested training me to be a facilitator so I could work with the guys directly, since I have so much interaction with them already. So that's where we're at. I'll be taking a training to be a facilitator for this Caring Workplaces thing. So it's pretty,
Nice.
pretty awesome, man.
Yeah, dude, that is.
A job provides so much more than just a paycheck. It provides self-worth. You know, my mom always used to tell me when I was just ripping and running, like, you know, it was like idle hands or the devil's playthings or whatever. And there's a lot of truth to that. It gives me time where I'm not up in my head thinking about everything that I've screwed up and everything that I've got to get back tomorrow. And so it gives me a chance to put in the legwork and earn something, which is foreign to somebody who's first getting clean, because everything is, you know, like I'm pillaging. Like my life is about pillaging and taking advantage, and this gives me a chance to do the exact opposite of that and to be invested in my own future. And then when I get home at the end of the week and I get my paycheck, I'm like, I've earned this. There's a sense of pride that comes with that. And it's not just schmeckles that I'm like, well, after I pay my court costs and my rent, like, I've got 37 cents to try to like eat on and, you know, take the new love of my life on a date and maybe get a vape, you know. So it gives you a chance to actually be able to like build a life that's worth living.
I am a Carter County native, and since we started doing housing, it has been something I've wanted to do. I wanted to put a house in Carter County. Being a person who's recovered from drug addiction and alcoholism, I may have caused a lot of harm in Carter County. And I grew up there, I graduated from high school there, and then proceeded to cause a lot of chaos there. And so it was important to me to be able to do something to make the community better. And housing was something I wanted to do there. We were approached by Caring Workplaces last year to try to open a house in Carter County. So Caring Workplaces goes out and creates partnerships with employers where they can get people jobs, like good jobs where it's not
A career.
like a career where they don't have to struggle from week to week. They can actually build something and have a sustainable job where they can support a family. And so they wanted to do a house in Carter County because they have a lot of partnerships with the industrial opportunities in Carter County. So we started looking for something. It was early or late last year. We had found this house. It was on Facebook Marketplace, and it was perfect. And it was a brand new landlord who doesn't know us, doesn't know what we do. And so I just approached him, explained who we are, put him in touch with some of our previous landlords. He got some apparently pretty good references, so that was exciting. And he agreed to rent to us. So we let Caring Workplaces know that we were going to start this house. So what happens now is we have a space for 14 men in Carter County, which is home for me, where Caring Workplaces will get referrals for each and every one of those men. They will work with them individually, and they will put them in a job where they can pursue a career. And a lot of those men are local, some of them from Carter County. And so it feels really, really cool to be able to not only give something back to the community, but allow men a place where they can build a life at home. And it's really special to my heart because it's home.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's where I live now. I'm still a Carter County native, still live there.
It was very strange at first because I live in Carter County when I started my addiction tour here. I caused a lot of harm there. I got a lot of memories there. And my recovery journey's been in the cities around that, but never there. So it was a little strange, but also really cool to be able to come back somewhere where I'd never done anything positive and try to make a difference and bring something good with me. That was pretty cool, man. I was very appreciative of that.
The experience now is seems like a dream sometimes.
In what way?
Just been around good people. Like the same type of people that was in addiction just like me, and now we're all sober. We're living a good life. We're amending things with family, friends. I have a 4-year-old, so being around him sober is like freaking awesome, man. So I'm proud of myself. My family's proud of me for taking the steps to be sober and going through rehab. So,
What's your son's name?
Wyatt.
Wyatt? Shout out Wyatt.
I've had family members. You know, you can't walk in a room today of a group of people and ask the question, who here hasn't been affected by substance use? Who doesn't know someone? And, you know, I've had family members, I've lost family members to substance use. So for me, it's just a mission. It's something that I want to do to help others.
Show other people, addicts, that there is a way.
Is that what you addict, alcoholic?
Yeah, addicts and alcoholics.
What's the most amount of time you've had clean and sober in your life?
I was clean and sober for 7 months, and then I relapsed, and that's what got me into Recovery Resources. I went through MAG and came out and went in with Recovery Resources, and it's been amazing. It's just, I went through Oxford, and I'm not down in Oxford, but you know, I feel like a lot of us that's just never known anything but addiction need more structure that Recovery Resources offers, and I think it's an amazing thing.
Absolutely it is.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing about your life today?
Being sober and being a productive member of society. I mean, I go to work every day, I have money. I don't have to worry about getting up every morning and finding some dope just to make it through the day, you know, being sick and just not chaos anymore, you know, just a normal life.